This is the week everything changed. The week the crowd shouted, the leaders plotted, the friends ran, and Jesus didn't resist. It's the week we call holy, but it didn't feel holy to the people living it. It felt like chaos, like collapse, like everything they believed was slipping through their hands. This series is called Through Their Eyes. And we're not just looking back at what happened. We're getting closer to the people who lived it, who had to make sense of it in real time. Not just to learn their stories, but to be honest about our own. There's Judas, who thought Jesus was going to change the world, and he couldn't handle it when he didn't do it the way he expected. There's Caiaphas, so afraid of losing control, he missed the very one he was supposed to be waiting for. There's Pilate, torn between what he knew was right and what would keep the crowd off his back. There's the Roman Centurion, numb to death until he watched this man die like no one ever had. And then there's Mary Magdalene, faithful, steady, heartbroken. She's the one who showed up in the dark, and she was the first to see the light. Each one of them saw Jesus, and each one of them was changed by fear, by failure, or by grace. And I think their stories are still happening in us. When we follow Jesus for what he can do instead of who he is, that's Judas. When we cling to our systems more than we trust the Spirit, that's Caiaphas. When we know what's true, but we stay quiet because it's easier, that's Pilate. When we feel too jaded to be moved, that's the Centurion. And when we show up anyway, even in the grief, even in the dark, that's Mary. So this isn't just a series about the end of Jesus' life. It's not just history. It's not just theology. It's real people in real moments making real choices in the presence of Jesus. And my hope is if we pay attention, we'll see the same choices in front of us. These stories aren't just about them, they're about us, about how we wrestle, how we question, how we hope. And as we look through their eyes, we just might start to see Jesus a little more clearly with our own.